A brand new leak has just dropped about Qualcomm's most powerful mobile chip yet, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, and it could give the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra a major edge. According to reliable tipster digital chat station on Weibo, via Taran Vats, Qualcomm isn't releasing just one version of its flagship processor, but two. The leak claims that both versions will feature two prime CPU cores, but the clock speeds set them apart. The standard model runs at 4.61 gigahertz, while the faster premium model pushes things up to 4.74 gigahertz. Samsung is reportedly the only brand launching a phone with the faster edition, and that device is almost certainly the Galaxy S26 Ultra. If true, Samsung could even market this chip as the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy, just like it has done with earlier for Galaxy editions. Outside of those prime cores, both versions share the same powerhouse specs. Six high-performance cores clocked at 3.63 gigahertz and the Adreno 840 GPU running at 1.2 gigahertz. That setup promises not only incredible raw power, but also next-gen graphics performance for gaming and AI-driven features. Interestingly, other major brands like Honor, iQOO, OnePlus, Realme, and Xiaomi are expected to use the standard edition this year. Only later, likely in 2026, will they move toward the faster model. Meanwhile, Samsung securing early access to the premium variant could give the S26 Ultra a serious exclusivity advantage. Jukanlosriv reports that Samsung will introduce a brand new privacy protection display technology called Flex Magic Pixel in the Galaxy S26 Ultra. This will be the first time Samsung uses it in a consumer smartphone. According to the report, Flex Magic Pixel works like an advanced privacy protection film, adjusting OLED pixels with AI to control viewing angles. Basically, when you open sensitive apps, the screen can limit visibility, preventing prying eyes from seeing your data. Samsung first teased this at Mobile World Congress 2024, and now it's finally making its way into a real flagship. Importantly, this tech will only be exclusive to the Ultra model of the S26 lineup, though there's a good chance future fold and flip devices may also adopt it. Next, moving to the design side, Crow has spotted something big. In the Galaxy S26 Ultra prototype, the camera hole is not visible. That suggests Samsung could be using an under-display camera for a cleaner, uninterrupted screen design. While it's still early to confirm, this aligns with Samsung's long-term push to hide sensors beneath the display. If true, this could make the S26 Ultra the sleekest Ultra yet. And finally, let's talk about battery leaks. PandaFlash comes in with an interesting claim. According to his 5 different sources inside Samsung's test labs, the maximum battery capacity being tested is 5,500 mAh. He even went so far as to say he'd delete his entire Twitter account if Samsung ships the Galaxy S26 Ultra with a 6,000 mAh or 7,000 mAh battery. So, while rumors of a huge battery have been floating around, it looks like the realistic number we should expect is 5,500 mAh at best. So to recap, Jukanlosrev says the S26 Ultra is getting Flex Magic Pixel privacy display tech. Crow reports that the camera hole is not visible in prototypes, hinting at an under-display camera. PandaFlash confirms that the battery maxes out at 5,500 mAh, no crazy 6,000 or 7,000 mAh cell coming. These are all the confirmed leaks so far from trusted sources, and they're painting a picture of the Galaxy S26 Ultra as not just another yearly upgrade, but one of Samsung's most forward-looking devices yet. Now, with the upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung is pushing that idea even further. According to well-known tipster Ice Universe, all 4 corners are getting even rounder. The goal? A phone that feels smoother and more natural in the hand. Some people might say Samsung is copying Apple, but honestly, this seems more like Samsung putting comfort and usability first. And it's not just about the corners. The S26 Ultra is rumored to be thinner, lighter, and overall easier to handle. At the same time, it could be a bit taller and wider, which might offset some of that slimmed-down feel. On top of that, the display is getting a slight bump, from 6.86 inches on the S25 Ultra to 6.89 inches on the S26 Ultra. The trick is slimmer bezels, so you get more screen without making the phone harder to manage. All in all, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be another impressive release. Rounded corners, a thinner and lighter build, a bigger display, and a strong focus on comfort and usability. If Samsung delivers, that'll be 3 Ultra models in a row that hit the mark. So, what about you? Do you prefer the sharp, boxy look of the older Ultras, or are you glad Samsung is bringing back the curves? Fresh rumors suggest that Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra could sport a massive new camera island. But sadly, the same excitement doesn't extend to its battery. For months, some leaks hinted at a potential upgrade from the S25 Ultra's 5000 mAh to a larger 5500 mAh cell. Unfortunately, those hopes have now been crushed. A recent listing from China's Quality Certification Center confirms the S26 Ultra will carry a 4855 mAh rated battery, translating to the same 5000 mAh typical capacity as its predecessor. In other words, Samsung isn't pushing battery innovation here, even as several Chinese rivals prepare to equip their 2025 flagships with 7000 mAh batteries. The reason? Samsung still seems reluctant to adopt the newer size C battery tech that makes those larger capacities possible. The only glimmer of hope lies in charging speeds. Rumors point to the S26 Ultra possibly supporting 65-watt fast charging, a first for Samsung, which until now has capped its flagships at 45 watts.